is on the rise.
Gina is coughing, so just run for a cover.
Uniplex cough syrup contains ammonium chloride, diphenhydramine hydrochloride, sodium citrate, and menthol crystals to give you relief from sore throat, cold, and chesty cough.
Daddy, are we safe now?
Yeah! Uniplex cough syrup. Cage the cough, free your voice.
Celebrating the second Sims TCL Partnership Anniversary promo, starting from January 26th to 31st, 2026. Enjoy up to 30% discount on all TCL products like televisions, air conditioners, refrigerators and freezers, washing machines, and lots more. Visit any Sims Digital Center or shop online at www.simsng.com. For more details, call 9010376670 or 7000307467. Terms and conditions apply. Sims Digital Centers, for the right combination of quality and price.
From Lagos, the nation's commercial capital, this is the news at 10. Live from Channels Television, reporting tonight, Anne Waodo.
Hello and welcome. Tonight, Military High Command confirms that an internal investigation has uncovered attempts by some officers to undermine the administration of President Bola Tinubu. Proceedings in the London corruption trial of former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Daisani Alison Madueke, delayed due to unresolved legal and technical issues. Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, takes over the prosecution of criminal case brought against Mr. Michael Zekome by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC. And Israeli military says that it has retrieved the body of the last hostage in Gaza, paving way for next phase, the US-backed peace talks to commence. In our business, global oil prices hold steady above Nigeria's 2026 budget benchmark despite market jitters.
On Sports News tonight, Jessica Pegula brings Madison Keys' title defense to a close at the Australian Open, sets up another All-American last 8 meeting against Amanda Anisimova.
And from the nation's capital, All Progressives Congress bigwigs gather in Kano to formally welcome State Governor Abba Yusuf into the ruling party. We begin tonight with a confirmation by the Military High Command that an internal investigation has uncovered attempts by some officers to undermine the administration of President Bola Tinubu. In a statement issued by the Director of Defense Information, Major General Samaila Uba, those implicated acted in ways that violate the ethics, values, and professional standards expected of personnel of the armed forces of Nigeria. According to Major General Uba, the officers found with cases to answer will be formally arraigned before appropriate military judicial panels and tried in line with the Armed Forces Act and other relevant service regulations, ensuring accountability while respecting fairness and due process. The statement also adds that the comprehensive investigation conducted under laid-down military procedures thoroughly examined the conduct of the affected personnel. The armed forces stresses that actions taken are strictly disciplinary and part of established constitutional and institutional procedures to safeguard order, discipline, and operational effectiveness. In the meantime, the Armed Forces of Nigeria is applauding the shared commitment between Nigeria and Britain to contemporary global security challenges as it pledges to strengthen the partnership between both countries. Speaking in Abuja at the Human Security and Gender Advisors course, the Chief of Defense Standards and Evaluation at the Defense Headquarters, Major General Ibrahim Lassa, says that strengthening the professional capacity of the armed forces of Nigeria in the area of civil-military relations is key to the fight of insecurity, as the war cannot be achieved through a kinetic approach alone.
It's a gathering of officers of the armed forces of Nigeria, their British counterparts, and the police as they converged on the Nigerian Army Resource Center for a 2-week human security and advisors course. The Chief of Defense, Civil-Military Relations, set a tone for the event as he highlights the essence of the course.
This course represents another milestone in the long-standing defense cooperation between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. We value the continued collaboration, which has contributed significantly to the capacity development within our armed forces of Nigeria and other security agencies. Such partnerships remain vital in ensuring that personnel are equipped to operate effectively in today's complex security environment.
The security situation confronting Nigeria is described as complex, fluid, and multidimensional. But the military believes a strengthening partnership with relevant stakeholders is critical to winning the battle.
The Armed Forces of Nigeria therefore acknowledges that operational effectiveness is closely linked to the trust and confidence of the civilian population, and that human security considerations are central to mission success. This course aligns directly with my strategic philosophy, which is, I quote, to consolidate the capabilities of the Armed Forces of Nigeria through enhanced jointness for a reinforced operational posture, supported by improved welfare efforts and sound administration aimed at ensuring the armed forces maintain its core military fundamentals of guaranteeing Nigeria's sovereignty and prosperity under a whole-of-government approach.
As the critical details of combating asymmetric warfare is held behind closed doors, participants are expected to imbibe new skills in human security that will aid the fight against transnational security threats between Nigeria and Britain.
In a decisive move to enforce compliance with the state's directive against the controversial Monday sit-at-home order, Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has ordered the immediate shutdown of the Onitsha main market and other adjoining markets for 1 week. This action follows repeated defiance by traders at the popular Onitsha market to open for business on Mondays despite government's directives and its warnings to disregard the sit-at-home order imposed by non-state actors. The order, which has disrupted economic and social activities across the southeastern region for about 4 years, has been publicly condemned by the Chukwuma Soludo administration. And he's also asked residents to go about their lawful activities without fear, describing the legal order as an economic sabotage on the southeast.
And the shops locked up. I've peeped inside, a few persons here and there. Okay? Anyone who has not opened, for main market of all markets to be shut down. I know that people have done this sit at home on Mondays for quite some time now. And as they say, an abomination that lasts a year becomes culture. No. This can no longer go on in Anambra. Are you hearing me? And I will tell you this. You either decide that you want to trade here or you can go elsewhere. Are you hearing me? Yes, sir. This main market, if you don't want it open, I'll come and take bulldozer and level it. Are you hearing me? And I'm very, very serious about it. I'm not joking. Going forward, Any Monday, any shop that is not open will be locked for 1 week. And let me tell you this. As I'm speaking to you now, when I finish this whole main market and all the adjoining these things will be locked down for the whole of this week. There will be no market anywhere here. Are you hearing me? Each Monday will come and inspect. If people are not in their respective shops, it will be shut down again. If you don't like it, go elsewhere and trade. But if you are here, we're not going to allow this. It's plain economic sabotage. And also we suspect whoever closes their shop to have some criminal intent.
Let's talk judicial matters now. Proceedings in the corruption trial of former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Daisani Alison Madueke, were delayed today in London due to unresolved legal and technical issues. Lawyers on both sides say the trial is now expected to commence tomorrow, pending an agreement on admissible evidence and the completion of jury selection. Mrs. Alison Madueke, the first woman to serve as OPEC president, is facing 5 counts of bribery and 1 count of conspiracy to accept bribe. The charges stem from her tenure as Minister of Petroleum Resources between 2010 and 2015 during the administration of former President Goodluck Jonathan. The prosecutors allege that she received financial or other advantages from individuals connected to Atlantic Energy and SBA petrochemical groups between 2011 and 2015. The alleged benefits include luxury home refurbishments in London, payments of staff costs, furniture, chauffeur-driven vehicles, private jet flights to Nigeria, and £100,000 in cash. Further allegations involve the payment of her son's school fees, luxury goods from high-end retailers, and more. And Justice Emmanuel Sublema of the National Judicial Court in Abuja has fixed January the 27th, 2026 to rule on an application to stop workers of the Federal Capital Territory Administration from continuing their strike. Justice Sublema adjourned for ruling after hearing submissions from both parties in the suit. The Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, had filed a lawsuit seeking an order compelling the FCTA workers to resume work after going on strike over unresolved welfare grievances, including 5 months of unpaid wages, long withheld promotion arrears, and poor working conditions. Of workers of the Federal Capital Territory Administration are at the premises of the National Industrial Court, displaying different placards, protesting their unpaid allowances, welfare grievances, amongst other complaints. They are here to witness the court proceedings instituted by the FCT minister who is seeking to stop their strike. The Nigerian police force is leading security agencies to ensure there is no breakdown of law and order. Inside the courtroom, the counsel wait for the start of the proceeding. The FCT minister, Mr. Nyesom Wike, had filed a lawsuit seeking an order to compel the FCTA workers to resume work after going on strike, which is due to unresolved welfare grievances, including 5 months of unpaid wages, long withheld promotion arrears, and poor working conditions. However, counsel to the minister, Mr. Ogu Onoja, stressed that the ongoing FCTA workers' strike is illegal, stating that it contradicts sections 4 and 6 of the Trade Dispute Act. He also stated that employees should not embark on a strike when the matter has been referred to the court. Counsel to the defendants, Mr. Maxwell Okpara, said it will be risky to order the striking workers to resume work. He also stated that there is no form of mediation currently underway to resolve the dispute.
What we expected them to do is to apply that the court should refer this matter to mediation. But they were interested on calling off the strike. And we are not saying that if you call off the strike, you want an angry, hungry man to go and start off work, And we are saying that it's even more dangerous.
This is a situation where we are saying that the people that call the strike are not, they don't have juristic personality. They are not registered under the KAMA and they are not registered under the Trade Union Act. So because of that, we are going to oppose any joinder, because you cannot join something to something that does not exist. In law, the two people that the JWAC and the president and the secretary are not recognized under the trade.
Justice Emmanuel Subelim adjourned the case to January 27 for ruling on the application.
The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, has taken over the prosecution of the criminal case brought against Nigerian jurist and constitutional lawyer Mr. Mike Ozekome by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, the ICPC. This development, however, stalled Mr. Ozekome's planned arraignment before the FCT High Court on 3 counts charges filed against him by the ICPC, in which he is accused of, among other things, forgery. At the day's proceedings, the Director of Public Prosecution of the Federation, Rotimi Oyedepo, said that he was representing the AGF and informed the court of the AGF's decision to take over the case, acting under his powers as provided in Section 174 of the Constitution. Counsel to the ICPC, Osubeni Apomisiga, did not object to the takeover by the Attorney General of the Federation. The former AGF, Kano, who led a team of lawyers comprising 15 senior advocates of Nigeria for the defense, also did not object to the takeover by Mr. Fagbemi. Upon an application for adjournment by Mr. Oyedepo, which was not opposed by Mr. Agabi, Justice Peter Kekemeke adjourned till February the 24th, 2026 for arraignment. The Federal High Court in Lagos has ruled against Airtel Network Limited, ordering the telecom giant to pay 210 million naira in damages for copyright infringement over the hit song Nigeria Go Survive. Justice Ibrahim Kela, who issued a mandatory injunction barring Airtel, its management, agents and staff from using the musical work or any significant portion of it for advertising, promotions, telemarketing or business purposes without the express permission of the artist. That judgment, delivered today, comes in response to a lawsuit filed by the acclaimed musician and producer Veno Mbanefo, whose work was used without authorization. In part 2, after the break, President Bola Tinubu arrives in Ankara for his scheduled state visit to the Republic of Turkey. Please join us again.
Nigeria's independence in 1960, we have been building. Beyond homes, we built strong families and even stronger bonds and relationships. Beyond offices, we built foundations for forging Africa's formidable economic powerhouse. Beyond sports facilities, we built the passion of a nation. Together, you and us have built the foundations of yesterday and today. Together, we'll build the next possibilities. Lafarge, a member of Washin. Beyond buildings.
Win your share of 3 billion naira. Become one of 10 millionaires weekly. Or win a chance to see Real Madrid live. 3 SUVs to be won. Buy any needed 400 mil promo product. Scratch and dial to enter.
Blackjack! 3 times in a row. Nothing for you, my manchi.
If it's sure for you, run am again.
Make we bet.
Win big on Betano Casino. Register today and get a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 naira plus 100 free spins. Make we bet. Betano.
My Oga, welcome, sir. We need to look at this report.
What can we offer you?
Don't worry.
Huh?
Mr. Chef, it's a 2-finger crush.
Pass the beef and crayfish.
With Mr. Chef, a simple crush turns meals into culture and moments into memories.
This is the true taste of home.
And culture. Chef of life.
My Baba, they always say, for market, every day
get your own wahala. Sometimes people go want scam you. But Baba say, no be by gra. You must cool down, dey sharp. Because with OPay payment, your money go enter sharp, no story. But inside market, anything fit happen. One day, we no see phone again. My Baba remember OPay USSD lock, that's *955*131#. Baba press lock account. From market woman to driver, from small boy to big man. Now OPay, they protect people like us. My Baba fit sell, press phone, collect POS, and still they teach me price. And when they don't tire, go just tap OPay night guard. We no fear for this our hustle life. Now OPay be the people payment shield.
Changes everything with Able HMO, empowering you to live healthier, fuller lives.
I should see my team go win this game. Yeah, bro. By scoring more own goals. Make we bet.
With Betano. Register today and get a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 naira. Make we bet. Betano.
True strength. What defines it? The brilliance of a player? Or when a team comes together to win? A solo beat? Or the rhythm of many? The flair of one dancer, or the art of a troupe. One distinct voice, or the beauty of the symphony. At SBA Group, we build ecosystems, empower communities, and create the future. Because we believe it's not just one, but the power of the group that delivers the future we all desire. FCMB, the power of the group.
TerraCube is available in beef, chicken, jollof, and crayfish flavors. In 50 cubes Saver Pack and 100 cubes Super Saver Pack.
TerraCube, unwrap joy, unleash taste.
Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, broadcasting live from Lagos. A reminder of our main stories. Military High Command confirms that an internal investigation has uncovered attempts by some officers to undermine the administration of President Bola Tinubu. Proceedings in the London corruption trial of former Minister of Petroleum Resources Alison Madueke delayed due to unresolved legal and technical issues. Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi takes over the prosecution of the criminal case brought against Mr. Michael Zeko by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC. And Israeli military says it has retrieved the body of the last hostage in Gaza, paving way for the next phase of peace talks to commence. President Bola Tinubu has touched down in Ankara, the capital of the Republic of Turkey, as an official visit aimed at deepening bilateral ties. The presidential aircraft arrived at exactly 9:03 p.m. local time and was received at the airport by the Turkish government delegation led by the Minister of National Education, Yusuf Tekin. Also present were the charge d'affaires of the Nigerian embassy in Turkey, Ambassador Zayed Abdulsalam, alongside senior embassy officials. Upon arrival at his hotel, President Tinubu was warmly welcomed by key members of the Nigerian delegation, including the Attorney General of Justice and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wali Edu, the Minister of Solid Minerals, Dele Alake, and the Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa. Other dignitaries in attendance were the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Sulaiman Ibrahim, Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Kingsley Uday, the Chairman of the House Committee on Defense, Babajimi Bensing, the President's Special Advisor on Policy Communication, Daniel Bwala, and the Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, Ambassador Mohammed Mohammed. And the visit underscores Nigeria's commitment to strengthening its long-standing relationship with Turkey while opening new avenues for strategic cooperation. President Tinubu is scheduled to hold high-level talks with the President of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and alongside signing of several memoranda of understanding and other diplomatic engagements. The federal government has evoked the contract for the construction of the Gusau-Talata-Marafa Road project in Zamfara State. The Minister of State for Works, Mr. Bello Goronyo, announced this revocation while inspecting the ongoing dualization of that road. Though the minister commended the quality of work, he said the slow pace has forced the government to make a decision on the revocation.
The Gusau-Sokoto Highway project, covering 105 kilometers from the Zamfara state capital, was awarded in May 2023. The construction of the project commenced work from Talata Mafara local government area with some success. However, the security situation in the area is affecting the project, forcing the contractor to move operations to the Gusau-Bugundi axis. Inspecting the project, the Minister of State for Works commended the quality of work but expressed dissatisfaction with the slow pace of construction.
We have noticed how they were working is not very impressive. The completion, they have only 16% completion. The contract was awarded almost together with that of Sokoto to Talata Mafra. That was May 2023. And we're hoping that they should have made an appreciable progress on this road. This is a very important corridor. So we decided to restrict them to kilometer 37 to kilometer 0 in Gusau, so that they concentrate on the dual carriageway, the two sections, left and right, to complete them before November this year.
According to him, the federal government is determined to ensure the section of the project is completed by November this year.
We cannot continue to put the lives of Nigerians in danger. A lot of accidents are happening here. There are a lot of potholes on this road. A road that you are supposed to spend just 1.5 hours from Sokoto to Gusau, now you spend almost 4 to 5 hours. That is terrible. So we have seen it, and we have conveyed the message of the Honourable Minister, Engineer Deb Omahi, and they have agreed that they will concentrate on kilometer 37 to kilometer 0, so that we will find a contractor that will handle phase 1 and 2 of kilometer 37 to kilometer 105.
The minister also proceeded to other sections of the project between Gusau and Funtua, where he commended both the pace and quality of work.
Let's continue the news at 10 now as we head over to Abuja studios where Millicent Walker is standing by. Hello, Millicent.
Hi, Anne. Lovely to see you. Well, we delve into party politics, and this time top leaders of the All Progressives Congress, APC, including former national chairman of the party, Abdullahi Ganduje, deputy president of the Senate, Barau Jibrin, and the House Committee chairman on appropriation, Abubakar Bichi, have received Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf following his defection to the party. The governor says the decision followed wide consultations with elected representatives and stakeholders across the state. Our correspondent, Sadiq Ilyasu, has more.
The All Progressives Congress, APC, gathered its heavy political figures in Kano as Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf formally announced his defection to the party. Announcing the move, Governor Abba said the decision was taken after extensive consultations with lawmakers at both state and national levels.
After wide consultations, careful reflection, and a sober assessment of the present realities and the future needs of Kano State, the governor of Kano State, Abba Kabir Yusuf Abba Gida, on behalf of all of them, we have taken the decision to align Kano State politically with the APC.
The governor revealed that 22 out of 24 members of the Kano State House of Assembly and 9 out of 14 members of the House of Representatives agreed to join him in moving to the APC.
This decision is not driven by personal ambition. It is not inspired by political excitement. It is anchored on one overriding consideration. That consideration is the stability, progress, and the well-being of Kano State and its people.
The Kano State APC chairman Abdullahi Abbas described the defection as a bold and strategic move, assuring that party members will remain loyal to the governor.
Your Excellency, your decision today to join APC is not just a political movement from one party to another party. No, it is a bold step in the interest of peace, unity, and progress of our dear state, Kano State.
Also speaking, the Deputy President of the Senate, Barau Jibrin, called on his supporters to fully support Governor Abba Yusuf despite speculations about his gubernatorial ambitions. Former APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje declared Governor Abba Yusuf as the leader of the APC in Kano State, saying all party members and leaders are fully behind him.
The policy of APC, all executive governors, they are the leaders of the party in their respective state. Therefore, you are the leader of our party, since you are the executive governor of Kano State.
The APC flags are already flying high at the government house in Kano, while supporters from both rival groups jubilate the new alliance. Sadiq Ilyasu, Channels Television News.
Well, still ahead on the news at 10, global oil prices hold steady above Nigeria's 2026 budget benchmark. This is despite market jitters. That's all business news. So join us again.
that's fast and reliable. A debit card that works. Enjoy unlimited free transfers.
Tell me the truth. Where is all this money coming from?
Mommy, relax. I just bank smarter with unlimited free transfer from PalmPay.
But do they give you free money too?
Yes, so I get up to 20% interest on my savings annually. And that is what I used to buy the lace. But you still owe me for the grocery shop.
With PalmPay, your money moves when you want it to. PalmPay, the smarter way to bank.
This Ramadan, it's not the season to hide. It's the season to let my beauty shine. Nivea Nourishing Cocoa Lotion 5-in-1 Complete Care. Discover deep nourishment with cocoa butter, deep moisture serum, and vitamin E for long-lasting moisture and protection from dry and ashy skin without the greasy feel. Get the Nivea Nourishing Cocoa Glow this Ramadan. Skin is for always shining. Nivea is for skin.
My team go win this game. Yeah, bro. By scoring more own goals.
Make we bet.
Win big with Betano. Register today and get a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 naira. Make we bet. Betano.
Don't let anything stop you from being active. But when a severe headache strikes, I always trust Sudrex Extra. Effective relief for severe headaches, muscle pain, and fever. Sudrex acts fast for pain relief and a non-drowsy effect. Safe and trusted for more than 20 years. Overcome pain and win your day.
Blackjack! 3 times in a row. Nothing for you, my manchi.
If it's sure for you, run am again.
Make we bet.
Win big on Betano Casino. Register today and get a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 naira plus 100 free spins. Make we bet. Betano.
News at 10 comes to you live from Channels Television here in Abuja. We move over to company news now. Interswitch, one of Africa's leading integrated payments and digital commerce company, processing more than 90% of Nigeria's card and mobile money transactions, has concluded the 7th edition of its flagship corporate social responsibility initiative, the Interswitch Spark National Science Competition, which took place in Lagos. The winner, Master St. Raymond of Adedoku International Schools, Ogun State, who emerged from a set of 9 finalists, garnered a score of 260 points to beat his closest contestant, who got 160 points.
The 7th edition of Interswitch Spark National Science Competition, Nigeria's foremost science, technology, engineering and mathematics intellectual challenge, has been rounded off as 9 brilliant contestants slug it out at the grand finale.
Of Interswitch Spark 7.0. Wow!
The journey of these ones began as they were part of 18,000 registered senior secondary school students nationwide. 27 semi-finalists emerged from the preliminary rounds, marking a major milestone in the journey towards the grand ending.
Which of the following is a male sex hormone? A. Estrogen. B. Insulin. C. Testosterone. D.
After a well-tested process with questions from science-related fields, it's time to announce the winner. The winner and his parents appreciate Interswitch and says winning the contest is a dream come true.
In terms of my future ambitions, my
drive to change my country, not just to be the richest man or whatsoever, but to impact others. That is the vision of Interswitch that I'm carrying, impact.
I attribute his success to God because he is a gift. We make sacrifices like trying to deprive our children of certain leisures and pleasures that distract them from their studies.
Management of Interswitch speaks on what the company represents in terms of nation building and youth development in Nigeria and takeaway for the young ones.
It is an instrument to nurture Nigerian human capital, an instrument that helps advance educational equity and drives a sustainable national development. And that's why at Interswitch we are truly committed to ensuring that we drive STEM education at different levels.
Platforms like Interswitch Spark over the last 8 years have come to prove that with the right support, belief and discipline, you can actually unlock tremendous potential regardless of your background.
The first runner-up went home with 10 million naira scholarship over 3 years and a laptop, while the second runner-up received a 5 million naira one-year scholarship and a laptop. Additional cash prizes were awarded to other finalists, while the ultimate prize of 15 million naira, which was won by Saint Riemann of Adedokun International Schools, Ogun State.
Congratulations to all the participants. In the meantime, all is set for the 17th convocation ceremony of the Tai Solari Federal University of Education, Ijagun, Ogun State. According to a statement signed by the university's registrar and secretary to the council, Mr. Dapo Oke, part of activities lined up for the event, which is scheduled for January 29, 2026, is a conferment of honorary Doctor of Science degrees on 3 distinguished individuals. The award recipients include the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, who is to be awarded a Doctor of Science honoris causa in childhood education for championing the cause of women and girl child through her New Era Foundation. The second recipient is the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun. According to the management of the university, he is to be honored for the substantive progress and empowerment his governance has achieved for the people of Ogun State. Governor Abiodun is to be awarded Doctor of Science honoris causa in Education Management, while RMO Olusegun Oshogba, a towering figure in Nigeria's history of public service, journalism, democratic struggle, and nation building, is the third recipient of the honorary award. He is to be awarded a Doctor of Science honoris causa in Political Science. The university acknowledges that Oshogba's administration kick-started the process that eventually snowballed into the transformation of the old College of Education into the Tai Solari University of Education through signing into law the bill that first made the college a degree-awarding institution in affiliation with the University of Ibadan. The management of Tai Solari Federal University of Education says the institution is honored to recognize these outstanding individuals whose achievements serve as an inspiration to others. And more company news. Services Beverages Africa, SBA Group, they've reaffirmed their commitment to speed, reliability, technical expertise and service excellence and fast-moving consumer goods sector value chain with the unveiling of a new corporate identity and service promise, the SBA solution, alongside a new strategic partnership. Well, speaking at a dinner and business networking session with clients and other industry stakeholders in Lagos, the Managing Director of SBA Group Nigeria, George Sakalis, said the initiative is designed to deepen collaboration and expand the group's impact within the food and beverage industry.
Clients and partners of Services Beverages Africa, SBA, gather at the company's rooftop for an evening of a high-level business networking and an opportunity to strengthen collaboration. Welcoming guests, the Managing Director of SBA Group Nigeria reflects on the company's years of operation in the country, highlighting the core values that have shaped its growth and reputation.
We support over 100 FMCG brands, many of whom are represented here tonight. Brands that trust us because our system is built on one thing: response time. Today, Our footprint spans in more than 30 sub-Saharan African countries, with major offices in Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Congo, DRC, Angola, Kenya, Ethiopia, and South Africa.
The group reintroduces the SBA Solution, a business tagline that presents the company's identity and renewed promise to deliver world-class service and solutions to customers.
And so on this rooftop, above the heartbeat of Lagos, we unveil something that defines not only who we are, but who we are becoming. We are the SBA Solution. We are becoming the SBA Solution, which is not a campaign, not a slogan or just a phrase, a fancy phrase. It's our identity, our promise to you, and our declaration.
As part of its expansion and transformation drive, SBA also announces a new strategic partner, Omnia Group. Its representative outlines the complementary strengths of both organizations in delivering end-to-end technical, engineering, and operational solutions for companies across the FMCG sector.
We bring to our customer a quality solution and high technology with a service, global service, and we are here for this. This is a very important day. We are starting our partnership with SBA. Because we believe that SBA has the power and the reliability to support us in Africa, and Africa is a major market for us, it's a key market.
And to our OEMs, that with their trust...
The event draws to a close with a toast to renewed partnerships and a shared commitment to excellence.
Thank you to all. Have a wonderful time.
As SBA deepens its footprint in beverage servicing, it does so with the values that have defined the brand for years: deep expertise, trusted partnerships, and an unwavering commitment to quality and excellence.
Well, that's it from the nation's capital. Back to Anne for more on the news at 10.
Thank you, Millicent. One of the leading energy storage solution providers, Itel Energy, has expanded its renewable energy portfolio in Nigeria by unveiling a new 50 kV hybrid inverter. At the unveiling ceremony right here in Lagos, the West Africa Director of Itel Energy, Mr. Louis Liang, said the hybrid inverter provides safe and efficient power designed for commercial and industrial applications aimed at addressing power instability for businesses and large residential users.
Senior management staff of Itel Energy, joined by the company's esteemed partners, are here to witness the introduction of Itel's new addition to its energy renewable products. This time, Itel Energy is introducing 50 kilowatt hybrid inverter with 16 kilowatt stackable high voltage batteries, which come with additional products.
All the way from Itel Energy, feast your eyes on the Power God!
According to Itel Energy's West Africa Director, Louis Liang, this unveiling is a demonstration of the company's ability to reach every family in Nigeria with cost-effective electricity.
Our Itel Energy, we want to cover different category of customers, from individual to companies. That is our view. Okay. So anyway, our final destination is to provide reliable and high quality system to Nigeria with affordable price.
The new wonders in the technology world.
Some of Itel Energy's partners express optimism about the new product.
Quality at affordable price. That is what you are going to get in the Itel Energy, and then you can get it in every of the Spectrum stores in Lagos and across Nigeria.
We are offering an energy solution that one can even move from your house to your place of work, charge it and bring back for your need.
150 amps charge and discharge.
ITIL Energy reiterates its commitment to powering Nigerian businesses and homes with smart, reliable, and affordable solar energy technologies.
One is a smaller power bank, and one is a big CMI system, is because we want to use this launch to tell the market that we are going to target different categories.
The management of ITIL Energy says the 50-kilowatt hybrid inverter is built to give every user the backup power needed to make life easier and businesses grow.
Let's now join Will Ebong for more stories in the world of business.
Thank you, Anne. Now, global oil prices were steady on Monday, staying above Nigeria's 2026 budget benchmark of $64.85 per barrel, as supply disruptions and rising Middle East tensions continue to support the market. Now, Brent crude edged down slightly to $65.81 a barrel, while US WTI eased to $61.01 after both benchmarks climbed more than 2% in the previous session. Now, the stability offers some relief for Nigeria's oil-dependent budget, but lingering geopolitical risk and production challenges remain a concern. From there, we're checking with the domestic equities market, which opened the last trading week in January flat. Larry Williams tells us more.
Well, it's a day of equilibrium on the Nigerian exchange today. The market finished in a stalemate with the all-share index closing flat as gainers and losers matched perfectly at 35 apiece. And there you have it, 165,517 points. Same as Friday at this point. And guess what? Fun fact today, 26/1/26, 26th day of 2026. Who knows? Maybe that's why we have that stalemate. Market cap, 105 trillion. Let's look at the sectors that we track now. I would say it's marginal moves there with banking counter just about 2 basis points up, still closing the green. Consumer goods, 4 basis points. Then the lone loser, marginal loss there for the oil and gas counter, 0.04. For the top trades today, we see Chams. That's in software and IT, topping the 39 million units traded. Access core follows, financial services, GTCO, 31 million. So those got attention today from investors. So as the closing bell rings, the market ends exactly where it began, steady, split down the middle, and waiting for the next big trigger.
Thank you, Ladi. Let's see the snapshot performance for other major equities. And that's business. I'm Willie Bung. It's back to Anne for the more on the news at 10.
Thank you, Will. Let's now join Simon Puse for more international news and around the world in 5 from a London studio.
Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The Israeli military says it has retrieved the body of the last hostage in Gaza, paving the way for the next phase of US President Donald Trump's peace plan to get underway. It had been searching for Master Sergeant Ran Gavili since the ceasefire with Hamas began in October. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called Gavili's return an extraordinary achievement. The Israeli military began a new operation to find Gavili on Sunday. Earlier, Hamas's armed wing said it had provided mediators with all the details and information about Gavili's location. President Trump is sending his administration's border czar, Tom Homan, to Minnesota as calls grow for a full inquiry into Alex Pretty's shooting. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem has publicly backed Homan and says he will remove violent criminal illegal aliens from Minnesota's streets. Meanwhile, the White House press secretary says the president has full trust and confidence in Nome as Republican lawmakers pressure the Trump administration to more fully investigate Pretty's death. The 37-year-old U.S. citizen was shot dead on Saturday during an altercation with Border Patrol, the second Minneapolis killing by federal agents this month. Polls in Myanmar have closed after a third and final stage of voting in what are widely viewed as sham elections. Many popular parties are banned from standing, and voting has not been possible in large areas of the country because of a 5-year-long civil war. The dominant party, backed by the ruling military junta, is expected to win a landslide victory. The current regime has rejected international criticism of the election, maintaining that it is free and fair. Tens of thousands of people in Mozambique are being rescued as rising waters continue in the worst flooding in a generation. Teams from Brazil, South Africa and the UK have been helping with life-saving rescue operations. At least 642,000 people have been affected since the 7th of January by flooding, particularly in the southern and central regions, with 12 deaths recorded so far. A severe winter storm has brought heavy snow and freezing temperatures to Americans across the United States. The National Weather Service has warned of dangerously cold wind chills, with nighttime temperatures falling below -20 degrees Celsius in some cities. Calling the storms historic, President Donald Trump on Saturday approved federal emergency disaster declarations in South Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia, North Carolina, and many others.
We had initially had 2,000 DSNY workers for every 12-hour shift. That's now gone up to 2,500 people per 12-hour shift. We're seeing a lot of their work in advance of the storm being critical in helping us meet this moment. We are frankly seeing too many New Yorkers still out on the roads. That's actually impeding the ability for sanitation to meet this moment. So the more people stay home, the more work our city workers can actually get done.
The American climber Alex Honnold has successfully scaled a Taiwan skyscraper without a rope, harness or safety equipment.
He's been hanging out with me too much.
I must admit, it does ease my nerves a bit to see that smile, so he's having a good time.
The building, named Taiwan 101 for the number of its floors, is 508 meters tall, made of steel, glass and concrete, and is designed to resemble a stick of bamboo.
You just take a step back. You're making me nervous, man. Can you just
I'll go ahead and get back on the building and start just holding on.
You're freaking me out.
All right, see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to keep cruising.
Honnold completed the climb in 1 hour and 31 minutes.
I know Mark was excited being up there. Oh, no.
Emily, no!
His time more than halves the record of the only other person to scale the tower.
I'm hearing also there's a big crash.
And Australian Jay Vine has won the Tour Down Under despite being knocked off his bike in a crash caused by a kangaroo.
Oh, it's a kangaroo has jumped into the peloton. Oh, no.
The kangaroo ran across the road with under 100 kilometres of the race to go and launched itself into the peloton, knocking several riders to the ground.
Middle of the road. Oh, dear. That's tragic.
Vine, having been knocked down, used a teammate's bike to claim the overall winner's jersey by 1 minute and 3 seconds for UAE Team Emirates XRG.
Seriously injured, and he gets himself back in a position where he can defend his ochre jersey.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.
Thank you, Simon. Welcome to Sports News. Reigning MPFL champions Remo Stars were held to a 1-1 draw by Kun Khalifa in their March Day 22 Nigerian Premier Football League fixture played this evening in Ibadan, marking the Sky Blue Stars' first home game away from Ikene following sanctions imposed by the league body. Ogenetega Ebe to Mame stunned the host as early as the 6th minute of the first half. Remo Stars equalized in the 79th minute through forward Ahmed Akinyele. Remo Stars are 16th on the MPFL log with 26 points from 22 games, while Kun Khalifa are still rooted bottom on the 20th spot with 19 points from 22 games. Nigeria has been drawn alongside Hong Kong, Saudi Arabia and South Africa in Group 15 of the IWTF World Team Table Tennis Championship Finals set to take place in London from April the 28th to May the 10th, 2026. The Quadri Aruna-led men's team will face tough opposition from Asian giant Hong Kong, who boasts some of the finest young players in the world, as well as Middle Eastern powerhouse Saudi Arabia and continental rivals South Africa. In the women's category, Fatimo Bello will captain Nigeria in Group 11, where they will battle against Australia, Uzbekistan and Wales. And proud Madison Keys says she could walk away with her head held high after her reign as Australian Open champion ended to good friend Jessica Pegula earlier today in the last 16. Pegula defeated the title holder and her fellow American Keys 6-3, 6-4 at a hot and sunny Melbourne Park.
Of tennis against her great friend Madison Keys.
This was a masterclass performance from Jessica Pegula.
Sports is back to you, Anne.
Thank you, Chris. And the main news again. Military High Command today confirmed that an internal investigation has uncovered attempts by some officers to undermine the administration of President Bola Tinubu. The proceedings in the London corruption trial of former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Daisani Alison Madueke, has been delayed due to unresolved legal and technical issues. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Anne Nwawade. Good night and have a wonderful evening.
Glad to have you on your daily tonic of what's going on in the showbiz space, entertainment news on Channels Television. Hello and welcome. My name is Abide Midairo, and on the program today, peace at last as Tonto Dike and Olakunle Churchill end years of hostility in landmark reconciliation. Nigerian celebrities make powerful cultural diplomacy statements at the Paris Fashion Week. Plus, in Hollywood, Chris Pratt's Mercy topples Avatar 3 with $11.2 million to top the American box office. We have details and many more on the program today, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It's a fast-paced industry, and if you blink too fast, you're going to be missing stories. Let's start by helping you catch up with what has happened over the weekend by first starting with a development that has sent shockwaves through the Nigerian entertainment industry. Nollywood actress Tonto Dike and her ex-husband, businessman Olakunle Churchill, have reportedly reached a peaceful resolution to their long-standing, highly publicized feud.